Do you want to learn how to create powerful online courses that can actually help you make a lot of money? See, a lot of people teach about course creation. They talk about how to put up courses on Udemy and other different places. But you know what? A lot of those course creators, they are not able to monetize. I've been able to monetize a 7-figure income selling my courses. And in this video, I'm actually going to share with you my top 10 tips on how you can actually monetize your videos. And if you are eager to learn, and if you're watching this on YouTube or Facebook, just type eager to learn in the comment box, because in the next 10 to 15 minutes, I'm going to give you everything that I know about creating world-class courses and how to create these courses in a way by which you can help others get better results. Okay. So first, I'm going to share with you a few concepts. Once I share the concepts, I'll give you the top 10 tips. And 3 is I will tell you what are your next steps in case you're somebody who's serious about taking this to the next level and making it happen. Okay. So before I even get started, I want you to just hit the like button below on this YouTube video, and also subscribe to the channel, so that when you do that, when you subscribe to my channel, you're going to get more and more of these kind of videos that will be useful and beneficial for you, especially if you're somebody who's keen about growing in this e-learning space, which is going to become a $325 billion industry. Okay, so let's begin and take notes. Here is the first concept. The first concept I want to share with you is that the quality of your content and the quality of your courses is more important than the quantity of the courses that you roll out. For example, when I started off on this journey, I just launched 3 courses, but those 3 courses, I spent a lot of time in developing it in such a way that people are able to understand and get results. And because of that, I was able to grow much faster. So you don't have to have many courses that you launch at one go. Even if it's one course and maybe 2 or 3 bonuses, I'll tell you about the bonus strategy later. That's a great way to start. Okay. But now in my case, I have more than 30 to 40 different courses in my community, and that I've kept building over a period of time. So you don't have to worry too much about quantity of courses. It's about the quality of courses. The second concept is your course completion rate is more important than anything else. You know, the industry average course completion rate is only 5% on Udemy, Coursera. That means only 5 out of 100 people complete the course. They go and impulsively buy the courses. But in my community, I have a 46% course completion rate because of the way that I deliver the courses. It is not about what you teach. It is the way that you teach and the way that you create the course. Okay, and that's what you're going to be learning in the 10 tips. The next thing is people buy results. They don't buy products. They buy a better version of themselves. So when you're creating a course, don't be so self-centered about how great your knowledge is. You have to approach it from a perspective of helping others get results, which leads me to point number 4 is the more simple you can make it for them, the better it is. If you look at the formal education system, the entire education system that as we know it is built on the foundation of memorization and volume of information. But when you're creating online courses, it is about simplification and helping people get results much faster. So if this made sense to you, just type makes sense in the comment box if you're watching this on YouTube or Facebook. Awesome. Thank you. So what I'm going to do now is I'll get into the 10 steps. Okay. The 10 steps and the 10 tips, I should say. The first tip is if you want to make a lot of money, what's the title for this? If you want to create online courses, if you're really looking for online course creation tips that can help you make a lot of money, tip number 1 is you got to focus on a micro niche. Okay, an area which is not just being a generalist. For example, a general practitioner of medicine makes X amount of money, but a neurosurgeon makes at least 30 to 40 times the money because he's a specialist. So when you are starting to create a course, go narrow. Find out what is that niche that you want to be a part of. In fact, if you want to know more about this, you can be a part of my community. In fact, I'm going to be doing a live session very, very soon. And if you'd like to be in my live session, you can just go to sids.co/live and register and be a part of my live session, where I will actually share with you what are the 6 micro niches or the 6 macro niches that are monetizable as far as course creation is concerned. Okay, so the first step is you got to narrow down on your micro niche. But just knowing your micro niche is not enough. Before you create the course, you need to know who's your micro market. Who are you trying to serve? Are you serving mothers or entrepreneurs or students or, yoga practitioners, or are you just serving, people are working in the corporate world. You need to understand who's your target market. Once you know about that, when you're creating a course, you got to do some market research. And even though I shared this in depth inside my curriculum design blueprint, there's a way, there are different channels like Udemy, Coursera. You can go to all of these platforms and you can actually find out what are trending. In fact, I tell all my students, you go to these platforms, do some research, find out what are the trending courses over there, and then you can take ideas from there and create something of your own, which is even better than that. Okay. So the third step to create courses is to do the market research. Now, as a part of the market research exercise, I'll tell you another tip later, but when you are doing the market research, you also need to frame your course into a 3-30-90 framework. See, most of the courses on Udemy and Coursera, when you're doing the research, you'll notice that people give like an encyclopedia of knowledge. But the problem with that is completion rate. People will not be able to complete because you're giving so much of information in one go. So if you want to break through that barrier for your students, you need to have a curriculum based on a 3-day format, 30-day format, and a 90-day format. 3 days of concepts, 30 days of basic implementation, 90 days for them to reach the goal. Okay? Concept, implementation, goal. Did you get that? Just type CIG in the comment box. If you're watching this on YouTube or Facebook, share the concept in 3 days. Make them implement the knowledge in 30 days. And make them achieve a particular goal in 90 days. Okay, 30 days to implement, 90 days to achieve the goal. So when you're able to create your curriculum and your courses in this format, it will become easier for the students to consume. Which leads me to the next point is one-to-ones. So when you are, even before you are creating your courses, what you could do is, you could create a simple Google form and you can post that in the Google form. You can tell people that, okay, you can ask people to fill that Google form for a free one-to-one session with you. And you can tell them that if they attend this one-to-one, or if you're able to solve the problem one-to-one, that you can give them your course for free when you launch the course. So this is a method. It's called like the ask method. I've also learned this. And there's also a method that I learned from a few of my other mentors where you do market research on a one-to-one basis with at least 50 to 100 people, and you'll get better insights on what courses to create. A lot of people don't do this research. You know, I've done more than 400 one-to-ones, and that has actually helped me create some of the best courses because I know what my customer really needs. And it's the same pattern. Okay. So coming back over here, if you have to create better courses, you need to do more number of one-to-ones. Number 6 is do a free webinar. Don't sell anything in the webinar. Just do a free webinar, and at the end of that webinar, get their feedback. In fact, again, put a Google form and ask them to ask you more questions. The more questions you have, the more raw material you have to create better courses. That's how you create world-class courses that can monetize. Number 7 is build your courses into 3 levels. When I say 3 levels is, yes, you can have courses, but you can also add a layer of coaching into it. Okay. I'm just going to add it this here. You can also add a layer of coaching as well as consulting. Maybe you want to handhold somebody and offer a service on a much more longer basis. So your courses can be in a 3-30-90 format. Your coaching can be in a one-to-one coaching or a group coaching format. Your consulting can be on a 3-month and a 12-month format. Okay, so I have a very clear structure over there, which again, if you want to know more about this, please attend my next live session. Okay, if you're just hopped in or if you're watching this video right now, if you've still not registered, go to sis.co/live, register for my next live webinar, and I will give you case studies and examples of many of my students who have been able to achieve results by following the same structure over here. Number 8 is follow a 10x pricing formula. So 10x pricing formula is in such a way that, say for example, if you're going to create one course, let's say you're going to create one course, plus you're going to give them around 5 bonuses. Okay. Now, if the total value of this is going to be rupees, say 50,000 rupees, if the total value is going to be this, then you need to be selling it, or your offer should be for 5,000 rupees. Like your final offer will be 5,000. So in other words, if you're planning to sell anything for 5,000 rupees, let's flip it the other way. The value of your bundle of your course should be worth 50,000, 10x value. So only when people see 10x value will you be able to see better conversions. If you're just selling one course for 5,000 rupees, people may not see the value. So you need to offer them bonuses, which leads me to the next one. How do you create those bonuses? You can have cheat sheets, templates, downloads. Anything where people feel that they are on a journey and they're going to get something more than what they actually paid for. And the 10th tip is to choose the best delivery platform. In fact, the platform that I use is a platform called Teachable. In fact, you can go to sids.co/teachable and just set up your free account over there. Just start off. You can load your course over there. There are many other platforms out there in the market, but I like Teachable because they are very user friendly, easy to use, very economical, as well as they're one of the best in the world. Okay, so with these 10 tips, I'm pretty sure that you can create amazing online courses that can make a lot of money. Okay, so here are your next steps. By the way, if you found this useful, just type super useful in the comment box on YouTube or on Facebook, wherever you're watching this. And your next step is going to be this. I'm going to give you 3 steps to take. The first step is I would like you to meet me live in my next session. My sessions are between 90 minutes to 2 hours, where I go in depth into helping you understand how to monetize your knowledge using courses, coaching, consulting, and collaborations. Okay, I did not speak about collaborations here. I'll tell you about that when you come in and meet me live. 2 is I have a free course to give you right now. It's a course which is 5,999 rupees in value, but I want to give it to you for free because you have watched this video to this point. If you go to sids.co/blueprint, you'll be able to get your hands on this particular course, which is going to be, I'm giving it away for free only for a short span of time. So go and pick it up. And the third point is I want you to join my VIP group on Facebook. I have a private VIP group with more than 80,000 people over there, experts, coaches, trainers, teachers, knowledge givers, and people who are just starting off on this journey, where I share a lot more case studies over there. Okay, so join these 3 platforms so that we can stay connected. And more importantly, please share your comments below this video on what you learned from this video, because even one idea from this particular video has the potential to help you make more money as a course creator. And even if you have never created any courses before, these 10 tips can help you move forward in your e-learning journey. Okay, so very important thing before I leave is you want a copy of this mind map. In my YouTube channel description, there's a PDF download link over there. Download it. You can get this mind map, do a refresher study of whatever you just learned from me till now, and I look forward to seeing you live in my next session. So before I leave, hit that like button once again, subscribe to this YouTube channel, and thank you so much for being with me for 13 minutes of your time. Really appreciate that. Thank you. Cheers and God bless. See you in the next video.